Hi viewer, I welcome you to Erin TV. It is the station where you watch and learn. I'll be taking you through Geography Form 3, Lesson 14. The topic it is hydrological cycle. I'm your tutor, Lucy Mudo. Welcome. Our lesson goes today, we are going to look at the definition. What is the hydrological cycle? Number 2, we are going to explain the processes of the hydrological cycle. And then we look at the importance of the hydrological cycle. Let's start with the first one. What is hydrological cycle? Hydrological cycle, it is that endless circulation or the interchange of water between the sea, the atmosphere, and the land. So that is what we refer to it as the hydrological cycle. It is that endless. It is endless. It never ends. It starts and it never ends. From the sea, atmosphere, back to the land. Let us see those processes that are involved in this hydrological cycle. One of the processes, it is the evaporation. Evaporation, it is the physical process through which the moisture is directly lost from various water surfaces and the soil. So that process of water surfaces, the soil losing the moisture that is present in it to the atmosphere, we refer to that process as evaporation. And this loss is due to the sun's heat and the effect of air movement. So there must be the presence of the sun, that is the heat from the sun, and also there must be the presence of the wind. It involves changing of water from oceans, seas, lakes, rivers into water vapor by the sun's heat, then rises into the atmosphere. That is evaporation. That is the first process. We take the next process. Before we take the next process, let us look at the evaporation depends on what? One, availability of moisture on the land. That is one. Number 2, it is the temperature. In case the temperature increases, the more the evaporation is going to take place. Number 3, it is the wind. If there is the presence of the wind, then there is the high rate of evaporation. Since that water that is next to the surface, it is swept away before it becomes saturated. Then number 4, it is the sunshine duration. How long does that place experience the sunshine? The more the duration, the more the evaporation. Number 5, it is the characteristics of the water. In which state it is. The second process, it is the transpiration. It is the biological process in which plant loses water content in it to the earth atmosphere. It depends on the following factors. 1, the time of the year. The type and the amount of vegetation cover in the region. The time of the year, this is in which season are we? I said summer. During summer, that is the rate at which now the rate of evaporation, transpiration is very high. And the areas where we have thick vegetation, the rate of transpiration, it is also high. Than the areas where we don't have any plant cover or minimal plant cover. We go to the third one. There is the cooling process. As the water vapor rises, now we have 2 ways in which water get to the atmosphere. We have transpiration, we have evaporation. Now when it gets to the atmosphere, as it rises up into the atmosphere, it expands and cools due to the reduced atmospheric pressure in the upper layers of the atmosphere. So cooling start taking place. Then number 4, we have the condensation. This is the cooling of water vapor below the dew point. It turns the water vapor into tiny water droplets that join together to form the clouds. That is condensation. Then we have the precipitation. This is now when the clouds are formed and they become heavy enough in that they cannot be retained in the atmosphere. They come back to the earth's surface, to the water bodies in form of precipitation. And remember, precipitation can be rainfall, it can also be snow, it can also be air, or even the dew. Then number 6, we have the surface runoff. When precipitation reaches the ground in form of rain, some water flows on the surface into valleys, ponds, lakes, swamps, even into the sea. That is what we refer to it as the surface runoff. Then we have the infiltration. This is when the water gets to the land, water that seeps through the cracks, crevices, fissures, jars, pores, found within the rock and soil over which surface runoff flows. So that is the process we are referring to it as it is infiltrating. And number 8, we have the percolation. This is the process by which the infiltrated water moves downwards and sideways by force of gravity through the pores and cracks. Those are the 8 processes. And that is a summary of what you have discussed. You can be able to see condensation, transpiration, precipitation, evaporation, how it takes place. Those are some of them. Then infiltration takes place on land. Let us look at the significance. It provides water that support life for the human activities. Provision of the water in rivers, in ponds, in the ocean, in seas. It maintains the atmospheric energy stored in the atmosphere for the development of the storms. That is another significance. Number 3, moisture in the atmosphere is important in absorbing the terrestrial radiation, thus keeping the lower atmospheric warm. Number 4, it leads to the formation of the clouds and rainfall that assist in agriculture and vegetation growth. Number 5, it leads to the distribution of water on the earth's surface. Having that in our lesson, we can have this activity. State 7 processes of mass wasting. Explain 4 significance of mass wasting. Then we have the reference. We have the secondary geography student book 3, that edition. And then we have, you can contact us through the SMSing. You can SMS us. You can also get us through the YouTube. You can also get us through the Facebook. You can also get us through the Twitter. Otherwise, thank you.